Hello, welcome. I am Sonia Lowe, the Embrace Coach, and this is Embrace Moments. Hey, if you are new to my YouTube channel, I want you to go ahead and subscribe right now. No, stop what you're doing right now. Subscribe so that you can become part of the family. I want to get to know you, and I'm hoping that you want to get to know me as well. This is Embrace Moments, and last moment together, let's see, what did we talk about? We spoke about vision boards. Putting together your vision board. But it's great that you put together a vision board. But unless you execute that vision board, you won't go anywhere and you won't do anything. But there's some things we need to discuss about that. Today's moment is about breaking cycles. Yes, I am talking about breaking these doggone cycles that we deal with each and every day. And last moment, we were talking about visions. So now we talked about our vision board, putting them together, and then of course, in 2020, going after our vision. Well, in order for you to go after your vision, you also have to deal with some cycles that you've been going through. So let's talk about some cycles. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. There are some cycles that I've been through that really in 2020, it is time for me to break the cycle. I've been going around this same mountain over and over again. And I'm tired of doing the same thing over and over again. So I am ready to break my cycles. So I'm hoping that you're right here with me because I'm going to be transparent with you to let you know that we all deal with some type of cycle. And this cycle today that I'm talking about is staying stagnant, dealing with the same things over and over again. But the reason I deal with the same thing over and over again is because I won't remove my mask. So how about you? I'm wearing a mask at times. Do you wear a mask? And then let's talk about what that mask may look like. It may look like it's something different for everybody. My mask may be totally different than your mask, but we all wear them. And some of them are pretty, some of them are not pretty. So what do I mean by that? Yes, there's pretty masks, means they're just simple things. And then there's some not so pretty masks, which means we're dealing with some serious, deep, and negative things. So first off, starting with the M, let's remove our mess. Yes, we all have mess and we all deal with it. Well, I'm going to be a little transparent with you. My mess started right at home. What am I talking about? That means that if you have mess, you've got to start with your home life first before you deal with anything else. I remember walking into my bedroom one day, walking into the bedroom and I'm looking around going, this is ridiculous. You need to clean this place up. It's because I was going, busy, but busy doesn't always mean productive. Because of course, if you saw my bedroom at that time, you would see that that is not productive. That just means I was busy. And so I had to stop. Guys, I had to take a moment and stop and say, okay, it's time. Clean it up. Get real. Get rid of the mess so that you can really go after your dreams and your visions. Because mess will keep you stagnant. It will keep you stuck in a place that you can't move. What mess are you dealing with? Is it good? No. All mess is bad. Now, my husband, on the other hand, guys, it was so funny. My husband, of course, walked in. He's such a sweetheart. He walked in. He's looking at it, but of course he made a comment. And that one comment is, my goodness, when are we going to get this place in order? Well, guys, he was being honest with me. He was being real that I had to remove the mask and say, you know what? This is an area that you need to get in order. Remove the mess so that you can move forward in your dreams and your visions. I'm dealing with mine. Are you going to deal with yours? Next is dealing with A. What is A? That is attitude. Now, everybody sees me bubbly and everybody thinks I'm sweet all the time. Guys, I can have the biggest attitude. Tick me off and see, I can have an attitude. And that attitude is not always cute. Yes, it is not always cute. But we have stinky attitudes sometimes. And of course, those around me sometimes get to see that stinky attitude. So how about you? What attitudes are you dealing with? They're not always positive. But if you don't deal with the negative attitudes, they stop you from growing, which means you will not get to those dreams and those visions that you have put on those dream boards. Guess what? They're a dream board. They're a vision board. But if you have a stinky attitude and you just put a goal on that board, you won't get there because the attitude is stopping you. So deal with your attitude today. That means turn the negative into a positive and start being more positive about life and the things around you. It really does matter and it makes a difference. And then S. Let's deal with S. That is secrets. Secrets can be good, but secrets can be bad. What do I mean by that? That means I could tell you, hey, I want you to hold this secret because I'm doing something special for someone. Well, that's okay. That's a good secret, right? But then there's those negative secrets. One of my secrets that I'm going to share and be transparent with you today is the secret that I procrastinate. I wait till the last minute. Guys, that's not good. It's not good at all, but it is me, and it's me that I need to deal with. And as I remove that mask and say, you know what? I'm just going to be vulnerable and expose it, that it brings light to it. When it brings light to it, guess what? I can gain help to get past procrastination. So my question to you is, what secret are you dealing with? It could be a weakness that you really don't want to share with someone else. It could be a weakness that you really don't want to share with someone else. But it can also be a secret that you've held deep down within. Now, those secrets that you've held deep down within, they're dark, maybe a dark place. In that dark place, that means it doesn't get light. And when it doesn't get light, that means it will remain dark and it will continue to bug you, haunt you, and always come up. But the moment you rip that off and you expose it, the most amazing thing happens. It sheds light on it, number one. But number two, it exposes it like never before. When you expose things, guess what? You can get past them. You can never deal with what you will not expose. So I'm telling you from experience to expose those things. There was things also that I dealt with deep within that I never wanted to share with anyone else. But the moment that I started dealing with what was within, that you know what? I had issues with self-esteem. Once I started dealing with those things, guess what? They were exposed and they were no longer dark secrets. When I exposed that I really had an issue with what people thought about me, people pleasing. Once I exposed it, I became better at overcoming it. And so can you. So expose those secrets that are within, those things that are nudging at you, so that you can get over them and go to the dreams, the visions that you desire. And then K. K is something we all deal with. We all have them from a little child all the way up to our senior years. And that is kill the excuses. Let's deal with that. How many excuses have you said today? I can't lose weight because I love to eat. That's an excuse. That's a total excuse. I can't do A because of B. Well, guess what? We've got to deal with all those excuses. I know that I gave an excuse behind writing a book for years. I kept giving excuse after excuse of why I couldn't get it done. Well, my darling husband looked me into my face one day, and you know what he said to me? And it really ticked me off what he said to me, but it was needed. He said to me, I don't want to hear any more of your excuses. You're either going to write the book or I don't want to hear anything else about it. Well, guess what? Being real, it made me write the book. It made me sit down, put away the excuses, get to work, and write the book. And I'm grateful for it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't like the way he said it, number one, because he said it with an attitude, and I didn't like the fact that he was bold with me, but it was what I needed. It was what I needed in that hour to push me past the excuse to get to my destiny, which was writing that book and becoming an author. So what is it today that you're dealing with? What excuse have you allowed to stop you in your tracks and you have not been growing because of it? Yes, I paused right there for a reason. I'm pausing because we love to graze past excuses. No, deal with it. Deal with it today. No more excuses. Throw them out the window. You have dreams, you have visions, you have goals that you want to achieve. In order to do that, you've got to kill every excuse. So get a piece of paper. When you grab your piece of paper, I want you to write down every excuse that you have ever said about your top goal. What is the top dream, top vision that you want out of life? Whatever that is, I want you to write down every excuse that you have given to why it has not happened. Once you have done that, I want you to get a red pen or a red Sharpie. Yes, red. I don't want green. I don't want blue. I want red. Why? Because red means truly, I no longer want it. That means stop. S-T-O-P. Stop the excuses. Kill them, right? So I want you to mark through each and every one of those excuses with a red marker or a red pen. And today is the day that you no longer have excuses. And when they pop up again, go through that exercise again. So guess what? Today is removing your mask day. Get rid of the mess, get rid of the attitude, get rid of the secrets, and then K, kill the excuses. I'm hoping that you're doing this right here with me because it's a cycle that we want to break. In order to break the cycle, it means we have to constantly do it. What does that really mean? That means, guess what? It doesn't mean that you stop today and then, oh, tomorrow I'm not going to ever deal with a mask again. No, that means if it pops up tomorrow, deal with the mask and remove it again. And keep removing it until it is no longer there. Until you are able to be your bare self and be truly, authentically you. You have greatness within you. You really do. And I can tell that you are someone who really wants your greatness to shine, because you wouldn't have joined me here on this channel if you didn't want greatness. So remember, you have greatness within you. Embrace it and let the world see it. I want you to comment below. Let me know the mask that you are getting rid of. I want to hear it, because I'm going to put down below some of the masks that I'm getting rid of as well.